Happy Saturday, Stampers and Paper Crafters. This is Facebook Live number 369. My name is Joy Borwedge, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Burnsville, Minnesota, and I have been a demonstrator since August of 1999. It is Saturday, and I was going to do this Facebook Live on Thursday, but my husband made plans, and I had to hang out with some friends, which was a great time. So it was a very unscheduled change, but I was happy I did it. And we had a great dinner, and I enjoyed myself immensely. And also, doing my Facebook Live, I would not have been able to show you my new products that came in this week. And I got them all organized and ready to share. And we'll tell you about that in just a moment. I have a paper pumpkin that's called Notes from the Heart. Now I have not even taken the plastic off this yet. So we're gonna make whatever's inside, and I'm gonna pick winners, obviously. And then I'm going to show you some new products. So I'm going to put you down at the table in just a second. If you get motion sickness or anything like that, just look away. And I'm excited to do this for a Saturday night. It's getting close to Christmas. So, all right, let's put you down at the table. Hold on. So hopefully everybody is getting ready for the season. Carolyn, hi, I see you. So hopefully everybody's getting ready for Christmas and hanging out with their families, and you have everything ready to go as planned. I'm tightening this up. All right, I think I got it. We'll tighten this up a little bit more. All right, I think I'm done moving the camera, so you can look now. Let's squish in. And, whoa, okay. Now I think I've done moving with the camera. All right, so there we go. So again, my name is Joy Borwedge. I have an Instagram page at Stampin' for Joy. My online store is stampinforjoy.stampinup.net. My email is penguinz33@outlook.com if you wish to send me an email regarding the catalogs. We have 2 new catalogs coming up. One's technically a brochure, but, you know, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. My host code is 6KKKHK9R. So if you have an order that you would like to place in my online store, go ahead and do that. If your order is over $150, don't use that host code because I want you to receive the hostess benefits. So just a couple things. First of all, Stampin' Up! Has released some products that are last chance products. And so those are online exclusive items that they're not going to be, what's the word, putting more orders in for. So once they're done, they're done. And they are also from the holiday mini catalog. So if you have something that's your eye, a lot of the items have been put on sale. So I suggest going and checking out in my online store the products that will save you some good money. Now, also, like I said, the new catalogs that are coming out are going to be the January through April catalog. Now we call this the Spring Mini Catalog, and this one is the Celebration. Now the Celebration lasts for 2 months, and that's January and February. So if out of the spring mini catalog and the online store and the annual catalog, which is this one, if you have an order and the subtotal is $60, you get to pick something out free. Now, I cannot show you the inside of those catalogs. However, I have some products that I will be showing to you after I get done opening up the Paper Pumpkin. Now, don't forget to check out the online exclusives. There are some beautiful sets that will be available to you January 7th, like this one called the Marble Elegance Collection. Now, if you say, love this suite, you could put this in your starter kit, and if you wish to join my team. Now, the Utterly Adorable suite is an online exclusive that is available. I've done some really cute things with that on the Facebook Live. And there's also a special release of Designer Series papers. Now, these are actually a Designer Series paper that were a hit in the past, but Stampin' Up! Has actually redone them. And so they are new to us, and you can order them. And it's the Refreshed Beauty, Serene Love, and Shades and Hues. Now, this one, I actually had that one, and that one was black and white. And I absolutely love black and white Designer Series paper, but there's some new colors with them, and they've been refreshed. All right, so let's open up this Paper Pumpkin. Now, the Paper Pumpkin is a subscription, and so also during Celebration, it's the best time to up your Paper Pumpkin subscription because you get to earn Celebration products. Now here, like I said, I have not had this box opened before, so I have no idea what's in it. I kind of have an idea, but I didn't even bother to check to see what type of ink pad I am going to need. So let's look together. All right, Blackberry Bliss. Okay, I actually have that in an ink pad right here. And so we won't need to open this little guy up. Okay, just a note. Happy birthday, best of luck, lots of love. Thank you, congrats, hello, get well soon. So this is a greeting Paper Pumpkin. And so we're going to open up and let's see what is inside. Hi, Carolyn, you're back. All right, so the Paper Pumpkin, like I said, it's a subscription. You do not know what you're going to be getting. Stampin' Up! Does send out hints, and then it comes to you in the mail, and you put these together. Generally, they take about roughly a half an hour. And okay, so this one is going to be a card kit, and it's called Notes from the Heart. And looks like what I'm going to do is, looks like you get 3 cards, okay? So 3 different styles. So we shall be putting together 3 different cards. And yes, I really do like this Paper Pumpkin as well too, Carolyn. Now, what I do with the Paper Pumpkin is I will put together the ideas and have winners based upon, so like today we're going to have 3 cards. So we will pick 3 winners, not necessarily tonight, but how you get a chance to get entered to win a card is to so do a thumbs up, or do a heart. That gets you entered into the drawing. Leave a comment. If you just say hi, then you can get entered in to win one of the cards. And if you share this on your timeline, you will get entered to win as well 2 times. So that actually is pretty cool. Okay, so here are the envelopes. It looks like they are all the same. Sometimes Stampin' Up! Mixes them up. And let's see. Ooh, they are all scalloped. Okay, so they are all plain. Looks like all we have to do is burnish. Okay, and so then, like I said, these are all the same. So there's nothing, no color changes, no nothing. So we don't have to worry about picking the right one. There are some die cuts in here. So there's 2 sheets with a nice gold foil. Okay. And then, ooh, wow, look at that. Looks like a beautiful rose, a fern, and some blackberries. I love to have blackberries with my yogurt. Okay, so you got 3 of these pages. Okay, and then looks like we have, okay, these are stickers. Okay, labels that have, they're die cuts that have adhesive on the back. Okay, so that's got 1, 2, and 3 of those. Ooh, it's a little sticky. Okay. Then, I was just coming up to the vellum, Carolyn. Ha! Oh, the vellum is just, wow. Very pretty. This looks like it's going to be a very simple, very easy card kit to put together. Now, this is, and I actually saved these back pieces just because I can reuse them in other things. See, now here is what the stamp set looks like. So you are able to put these together. And yeah, I miss vellum too. You should put that in a note to Stampin' Up, Carolyn. Let's see. There we go. That's how it looks. And so here is the instructions. Oh, and I forgot to show, wow, these are, they look like they're glitter, they're clear, and like they have glitter on the inside, and they're not round, they're faceted, so they're very shiny, kind of like our rhinestones. And then here are dimensionals. And then here are, good, I'm glad, thank you. Here are the kit components. Now the colors that coordinate with this are Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Mellow Moss, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty in Pink, Very Vanilla, and Gold. Then here is the, you can, what's the word, get an add-on to the kit. And so it looks like it's going to say Mary, and there's a tag, and you have a pretty leaf, pretty fern cut out. Then the instructions for the card are right here. So one of the things that I really like is that this is card number 1, and so here are all the components that you're going to need to make card number 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch out all the components for card number 1, and then that way it'll be easier to put together. Now I'm going to grab my little trash can here and my people poker, because that is something that I really like from the Take Your Pick tool. is the little pokey tool, and I call that the people poker. And so there is that for number 1. And we might as well punch out this one as well, seeing as how we're going to do all 3, correct? And so might as well punch those little parts out too, seeing as how we have that in my hand right now. And that really didn't come out very well. All right, so that's all the other parts. So there's 1 for that. And let's do the fern, seeing as how this is 1 die sheet. And it looks like we don't have any pieces that come out of that one. Okay, so we can use this if we want, but I am not. And I'm just gonna, cut this in little bits to go into my trash can. So then it's easy and it won't stick out there. Recycle, not recycle. That's what I do. So if you ever see me reaching across the table that way, that's where my garbage can is. It's my little table can. All right, so then we also need the round label for that one. Oval. Okay, so that goes for number 1. The circle goes for the fern. I want to call it a leaf, but it's a fern, which technically is a leaf, but okay. And then the die, the rectangle, goes with the berries. Okay, so I think I got all the dies out of that one. Okay, then let's see. We need one of, I know we're going to pull this off, so I'm just going to cut this down the center just so that it can go in its spot, because we're going to lift that up. So that goes with the rose one. And it looks like we're going to need one for everyone. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to cut this, make it easier for me. Okay, so we need a fern or a vellum piece. So it looks like the vellum leaves are all the same. So we're going to need 1 for each. You know, you can use your die brush and color these. Now, I generally make 1 of each, and then that way I will pick 3 winners. Now, if your name gets picked for card number 1, then I take your name out of the drawing, and that way I have 3 different winners. Okay, so then also we're going to need 1 card for each. So we're going to get the card bases ready. So we're going to take the bone folder and just give that a nice crease on each side. So that goes for 1. Number 2. Well, this is going to be a very simple and very easy one. So when you get your paper pumpkin, you want to do all the same at the same time. So it's considered an assembly line. So you do all your punch outs of all your cards, and then put together each piece. So you stamp, you change your stamps out, you make all card number 1 at the same time, you make all card number 2 at the same time, and then all card number 3 at the same time. Okay, so then let's see here if I'm missing anything. Happy birthday is going to go for card number 1. So we're going to look at happy birthday, and I'm going to grab a block that coordinates with that. All right. Also, when you first register and you get, yes, I got some celebration items. You have not missed the sneak peek. We're going to put the cards together first, and then we're going to I'm going to show you all my new stuff, and that includes the Celebration. Then when you sign up for Paper Pumpkin, you get a stamp or a block, and they put that in your Paper Pumpkin, and so you get a D block. Now this D block is certainly different than the D block that is in the catalog. Now you can notice the difference. This one is 3/4 inch thick, and this one is 1/4 inch thick. And this one has basically finger holders. So it's a lot easier to hold and to grip the block than it is to this one. Also, there is more, it's just finger happy. So we're going to use this one. Let's see here. So I am just going to set that aside, and we're going to grab, now this is a D block. We're going to take off the light plastic, and that way we can get it easier, our stamps. Now I'm going to take my stamp, and I'm going to lay it on my glass mat. Now the glass mat is available in my online store, and if you don't have it, the Celebration is actually a perfect time to get it, because for every $60 you spend, you get to pick something out of the Celebration brochure, and the glass mat studio is $60. So therefore, easy to get. All right, so now we're going to grab this instructions. So this says card number 1. And I'm just going to take off my sweatshirt here. And I'm going to take a drink. All right. So so we're going to also grab my Stampin' Pearson mat, and we are going to ink up. I'm going to put my lid back on my People Poker. I just saw that moving, okay, out of the corner of my eye. All right, so I'm going to open this up, and we're going to grab, let's move some stuff out of my way, because this is driving me nuts. Got too much stuff on my desk. All right, so we're supposed to have this piece and the rose and the oval. Now, Stampin' Up! Is really great at giving us extra pieces if we make a boo-boo. And so we're just going to ink that up, and I'm going to just stamp that off. I love how that B has a different font. That is something I have never seen before. It's kind of pretty. All right, so it looks like we're supposed to stamp that in the middle and allow that ink to transfer to that label. Beautiful. Okay. Then, let's see here. So it looks like we are going to take our adhesive and put the vellum on the back side of our rose. So I'm going to close up the ink pad, and we're going to take the rose. Now I'm actually going to use my Stampin' Seal instead of, because it's just going to make it go faster for me. And I'm also going to grab my silicone mat. Move that out of the way, because then, number one, you can see the vellum better. And now it looks like you could see the vellum better, and also the placement. So it looks like it kind of goes, you really don't see a lot of the vellum. I don't like that. I'd like to see more. Okay. See if I can place that better so I could see my vellum. I don't like that. I wish I could see more of my vellum behind this really large flower. Okay. I mean, and if we put it down, well, maybe if we put it this way, we would see it better. I don't like that. I want to see more of my vellum. I mean, to me, there's no point in putting that there. Okay, makes me grumpy. All right. I mean, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be simple, but, you know, it's me. Okay, and we are just going to lay this down right there. Yeah, I thought of that. We'll do that on the next one. I'm just trying to see if I could see it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what that's for. Ha! Okay, so you get an envelope. That's what this is for. I was wondering where this goes. So your envelope, Stampin' Up! Gave us a place to write on the front of the envelope. So you can put the to and from. That is awesome. Okay, and it coordinates with, that is pretty cool. They've not done that before either. Okay, good. All right, so then now we're going to put the dimensionals. Now, I already have a pack of dimensionals open, so I am not going to use them. We are going to grab, it says 3, so we're going to put 1, 2. Now, when you get a paper pumpkin, you do not have to follow the instructions. This card, number 1, we're going to follow the instructions. And you know what? I just might make a number 2 card and then not follow the instructions and do what I darn well please. And then take a vote. Okay, then we have these. Now it looks like we're supposed to use a big one and 2 little ones. Now I'm going to take the big one and put that right there. And then 2 little ones. I'm going to put one right there. And one, where does it want to go? It does not want to stay on my, it wants to stay on my putty. There. Yeah, I yanked the putty off of my, there's a little bit of putty on there. So I'm just going to grab that. Putty helps grab your, you twist this a little bit and then the putty comes out, and it helps when you need to grab your embellishments. And I really, really love the, now that is a very simple and very pretty card. So that goes with, so that's number 1. I think we should put Wink of Stella on there just because, let's do the flower. We're going to do, mine needs to be squeezed. Never, ever squeeze your Wink of Stella over your project. Ask me why. Because it will leave you a blob. And then, see, if you do it over, I got Wink of Stella boogers. All right. So then we're just going to take that and kind of go off into the veins of the flower, or the leaves. I mean, and like, how pretty is that? Okay, so that's number one. Okay, with its envelope. And I am going to grab a piece of paper towel, and we're going to wipe that off because I do not wish to have anything fall into that blob of Wink of Stella. Then we're going to clean off. So that is card number one. Okay. So then we'll put that over to the side there. We'll clean off our stamp. And then we're going to grab the next one. And where's the next one? Okay, so let's put this on there. And the next one, number 2, is going to be the fern, and that's going to say just a note. So that will be this one. Now I am going to grab a different block. I will line that up and grab that out of my... I need to clean my blocks. Okay, and then happy birthday goes right there. You'll be able to see the birthday ones. Get well soon. Just pick that up. There we go. Okay, so then now we are going to grab the fern and the circle. Okay, so this is the envelope piece. That is actually, you know, pretty cool that Stampin' Up! Did that. Gave us a really pretty color. And then now you have a place to write the address. And so we got the card. And it looks like the card is going to be portrait style. And we're going to stamp just a note. Grab the silicone, or sorry, the Stampin' Pearson mat. And then color that. Just a note. And stamp that not upside down. Just right there. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. Okay. We are doing the paper pumpkin kit. And you did. You got some Happy Mail. Awesome. Yes. Thank you for watching. Carolyn should get some too. All right. And, okay, so just clean that off. Squeak, squeak. Now my my Simply Chamois is in quarters. And you can keep your Simply Chamois in one full piece if you so choose. I had a cat that loved anything that was foam. So I did that. All right, so seeing as how there is really not that much, well, that, if I just turn it like this, see, there's really not that much. Yes, something to look forward to. Okay, so I am going to snip this apart just because I feel like I want more vellum. And I mean, I want to see more vellum is what I'm trying to say. So I am splitting this up a little bit. And you know what? So what color is... Let's see. Mossy Meadow. Pecan Pie. I am wondering if we might take a little tiny detour and grab this brush. The color of the spine on that is Pecan Pie. I am wondering if we were to take the ink pad Pecan Pie, or, you know, it would be pretty is if we did the Blackberry Bliss too, because that is the color of the ink. So let's do that. Okay, now I am going to grab a piece of basic white, and I'm going to test my thoughts out. And if I don't like my thoughts, then we can do it like Stampin' Up! Wanted us to. But like I said, just because the directions say something, you do not have to do it that way. All right, that's test number 1. That's Blackberry Bliss. Let's try Pecan Pie. And actually, okay, I just licked my ink pad. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my ink pad a little bit open, and I'm going to leave my brush sit right in there so it has a place so that it doesn't wobble all over and get my table all dirty. All right, so Pecan Pie. Okay, so let's do this one. So we're going to grab a little bit of color. We're just going to go a little bit further than what we did with the other one. Okay, we're just testing stuff out because I want to see my vellum a little bit more. So I split that up. Generally, I try to, you know, just do my paper pumpkins. Ooh, I kind of like that. And then that would go with the gold really nicely. What do you guys think? Do you think we should go with the Pecan Pie? Or Berry Bliss looks, or the Blackberry Bliss looks very nice too. What do you guys think? Blackberry or Pecan Pie? I'm letting you guys decide. We're going to do it on the actual card. So we're going rogue a little bit. What do you think, you two? Blackberry Bliss or pecan, or pecan pie. Your choice, ladies. Audience participation. I'll let you guys think it over and type. Are you two going to answer? All right. Okay, I'm going to start singing Rudolph. Blackberry Bliss. Okay. You won. All right. So we're going to clean that up. Thank you, my dear. All right. So we will clean that later. We don't need to do that now. And I can use that for something later, I guess. Maybe not. Okay. So let's get that going. Okay, so we'll grab some ink and start splotching. And we'll just make big circles. You can always add more, but you can't take away. Okay. And actually, I mean, it kind of leaves, I don't know if you could see that, but it kind of has a texture there that is kind of funky, and I like it. Okay. All right, so we're going to put one there. And I don't go off-roading very much, but, you know, this is, you know, I never really considered myself, what's the word, artistic. But once you start playing around with things, you get, you feel like you, what's the word? You can follow the instructions completely. And then once you feel like you have, you can expand, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just gonna put down, making sure that my vellum is gonna stay within the confines of the card. And then we're gonna put that right there. Oh, I love that. Okay, and then it says to stick it right there, but actually I kind of want to stick it right there. I am not doing what I'm told, and I don't have to. Okay. Neener, neener, neener. Okay. All right, so just stab those and take those backings off. Toss them in the trash. And I'm going to put that right there. One thing I like about stamping on a circle is that if you stamp your greeting, you know, crooked, you can always make it straight by turning it. All right, so put the lid back on the people poker and grab the, okay, it looks like you need a big one. Oh boy, that really came out with my, I turned that a couple times with my putty, and so that was really happy. All right, so we're gonna take one down here and then two little ones. And you want to create a triangle. Stampin' Up! Kind of wants you to put them over here, so yeah, might as well. We could do some of their rules, right? Okay. And then There we go. There is card number 2. And let's put a little bit of Wink of Stella on that one, just because we can. And we're just going to put it down kind of the spine. All right, Sherry, have fun. You can always come back. We are going to go through my new products and the celebration items that, the new products from the new mini that are coming out in January, and the celebration items that I have. So I got that all organized and ready to go. So come back and watch the replay. There's card number 2. And the envelope that goes with it. Okay, have fun. Good luck. All right, and then card number 3 is going to be, let's see here, the blackberries. And you can get that card ready to, or the envelope ready to go. Right in front. Okay. I wish they had like a flower stamp or a fern stamp that went with this so we could stamp on the envelope. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't have any ferns, I don't think. I do have a leaf set called Autumn Leaves. We have these. Let's see. It's not really a fern. This one would be very pretty. Could stamp that on the inside of the card. And let's see. Because, you know, I like to do something on the inside of the card. Even though this is a paper pumpkin, you're going to win something. So you're going to tell, let's see, this person, you're going to tell them happy birthday. Well, I would like to have something on the inside. So let's do, you know, something that can go on the inside. And I'm just going to use that to get rid of that fuzzy out of there. Okay, so we're just going to put this leaf down here. There we go. And that will go on the inside of number 1. And we're going to do the same thing for number 2. We're going to use a leaf in Blackberry Bliss, and we'll put that on the inside. You know, because whoever wins this card is going to send it to somebody. So I kind of want something fun on the inside as well. Okay. And number 3. Number 3 is going to be a portrait card as well. So we might as well stamp that leaf while I have it here. And this is from the Friends for Life stamp set. And like I said, you know, you don't have to always follow the instructions. You can always add. All right, so I'm just going to clean that off for just a second here. Now we got that inside decorated. Put that back, but we'll do that later. We don't have to do that now. Okay, so then now we need congrats. So somebody is going to win, and I think we did clean that just a note off, but we'll do it again just in case. I just want to make sure. Okay, put that just a note back. Now we're going to do congrats. You know what? I'm going to change that up. I am going to do hello. Just because I find that hello, you can use a lot easier than, congrats is really good, but seeing as how somebody's going to win this, I want them to be able to use it. And this is it's a stamp set, so it's very sticky. So I'm just going to put that on there. Okay, so seeing as how that is ready to go, let's ink that up. And we are going to put that right in the center. Of that. Okay. And we're going to close this up for now. And we're going to clean that hello up. And put that back. Hello. And then we'll put everything back. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. So then now we can put this together, and I feel like I want to do the same thing again by clipping this off, and I want to, ooh, you know what? There's a little tiny bit of pink in there. So let's find out what color pink that is. Flirty Flamingo, Pretty in Pink. That would be pretty. Let's do that. Let's do Pretty in Pink. And Pretty in Pink. That is a new in color. Let's put that on the background. And so then we're going to grab another brush. We're going to grab some ink, and we're just going to swirl on some color, because I want to be able to see the vellum. And so that vellum has a little bit of color that you can kind of see that through. And I know I love tone on tone, but I just kind of want to go outside the box just a little bit. Okay. Oh, and close that up. And see how that just makes that blackberry pop? Okay, so maybe those go that way and this goes this way. And then, see, I love that. Okay, let's do that. That makes that color. Okay, so my fingers are just not working. I don't have fingernails. All right, so I'm just put some adhesive down. Maybe. I don't know why that didn't come off. One. There we go. My adhesive is being, for some strange reason, that's not working right. So we're just going to use, yeah, I think so too. We're just going to use a little bit of glue because for some strange reason, my adhesive is misbehaving. Okay, so we're going to add the leaves to go on, the vellum leaves to go over there. And then maybe it's there. It must be the texture of the card for some strange reason that was making it just hit funny. Okay. Okay, so then now we're going to do the hello, and that goes right across there. Now, it's supposed to say congrats, but I decided to go with hello, just because hello is a lot easier to, you know, when you're winning a card, you're easier to use it. You have to wait for an occasion to give somebody a congrats. So this way you don't have to wait. You can send it whenever you want. All right, so we're going to do the hello just like that. Actually, we're going to put it over to the side a little bit because we got the vellum going that way. And now we have the pink over here, or the little bit. Okay, so let's put the lid on the People Poker. Grab the embellishments, and we're going to stick one right down here, and then two. I'm going to put one right there, and then another one right up there. So creating a triangle with that, not grouping them like Stampin' Up! Had shown in the picture. And then I am going to put Wink of Stella just on the flowers, not the raspberries, the blackberries. See how that glitters a little bit? That makes it look like, and then adding that little leaf on the inside kind of puts. Now I am actually going to do another card for number one, and then we're going to show you what the ink does on the background compared to the non-background. So let's grab another one for number one, and we're going to grab the bone folder. Now I think, just for giggles, well, yeah, we could do blackberry, or flirty flamingo would be pretty with that one. Let's take this one. Okay, so let's do, maybe that would look good with the rose. Let's pop out the rose. And we could do that, and the vellum. Get that going. And then we're going to split these just because I liked the idea of, I'll get rid of those centers that popped out of the, come on, let's do it. Just trying to use my fingernail and it's not working. That's why I use the Take Your Pick tool. Okay, so just putting that there and that, and then we did the happy birthday. So we'll grab another oval, and we'll grab that happy birthday again. Where did I put my stamps? Right there. Okay. And we'll line that up. One thing about using the Blackberry Bliss is it makes it so that you can see your words better on your glass mat. So it kind of gives it that color. And I'm going to grab that block again and the Blackberry Bliss. Now, I kind of like the pecan pie back there. Because it makes the color pop. I like that. I like that a lot. And then when you hit the gold, let's do that. All right, so, okay, so then now we're going to grab this one. And we're actually going to put the pecan pie. I'll just grab some color. And we'll start small and just go in a big circle. Because the flower is kind of big itself, so it's going to take up a lot of room. I got kitty fuzzy right there. Okay. And like I said, you know, when you're doing multiples, you know, if you decide to open up your lid a little bit and then leave your brush in there, and then it's not going to wobble back and forth. It has a place to sit. But we're done with that. So we're just going to close that up now. And then we're going to add our vellum, but like I said, we're going to snip that apart. And we're just going to cover up the flattened part of the vellum. But if you were going to need that, you would be able to, you know, snip those into real leaves and make it better. So I am just going to use, like I said, we're just going to use a little bit of glue on here for the vellum. And then we're going to put the flower on it, and you're not going to see, that. But I want to be able to see the vellum underneath that large rose. And we're going to take the flattened part and put that towards the center of the flower. And then we're going to put adhesive on the back side. Make that stay. I'm going to put that like that. But do I want to go there? Do I want to go? Ooh, I like that. There we go. And then we're going to put the one. I lost it. 2 and 3 right there, and we're just gonna stab and grab those backings, throw them away, and then we're gonna put this right there, and then clean that birthday, and I'll grab the Tiki Pick tool, and we're going to go 1 right there, 1 right there, and 1 right there. Okay, So that is card number 1. That's a redo, okay? Card number 1 was this card. And, oops, we need to do the Wink of Stella. On here, we're just going to do the whole rose. Just squeeze. And then do the veins. Okay, so we got 2 of them done, and I should do the fourth envelope for this one. Okay, so we used pecan pie and a blending brush. So this was the original card, and this was me going rogue, okay? So for me, it makes I tore out, thank you. I tore out the vellum on this one. I kind of cut it up, and then I added the color to it to make it pop. So you could see number 1 and number 2. Now I'm going to just clean off that Wink of Stella so I don't set anything in there by accident. Then card number 2. Now all the envelopes will be the same, okay? And so card number 2, I'm going to give away this one. I'll keep the original one for me. And then card number 2. And then card number 3. This one, I'm actually going to go back in and make all these cards after I get done with it, with this live video. So, because they're so simple, they're so pretty. Now, if you wanted to, and not put the color on the background, you can actually color your vellum. So I don't know. I might try. Let's, we could try one right now. I mean, we're here, right? Let's try coloring the vellum, and let's see what that does. I mean, we're here, right? Okay, so let's do the leaf one, the fern, and so we'll do the same color effect. We'll grab the, I'm just going to do all the cards, right? I mean, so there's that. So we're going to put this off to the side here for now. We'll just look at that one. And we'll grab the Stampin' Pearson mat. And we're going to color. Let's see. I think we're going to snip first and then color, because it might take a little longer for it to, it'll take a little bit longer for it to dry. So we'll snip first and then we'll color. But we're going to color the back side. So then my fingers hopefully won't get all icky. So we'll take the blending brush. And just kind of dab color on the background. We should probably do leaves, green, duh. But, we could have purple leaves. Who says we can't? The fern is green, so there we go. Now, so we're just gonna, we were just dabbing, and now we're gonna color. So we got texture on there now. Okay, so we're gonna just tab the texture. Get some more on there. So we have some dark spots, literally, and then we have light spots. Okay, we'll put that on there. We'll color the stems purple too. Okay, so that's the background. And we're going to just flip that over and flip that over. Wait, no, this is the right way. Yeah, because it's flat. Okay, then we're going to take those off. And, oh, never mind. We're going to stamp the greeting. So the fern one was a circle with just a note. Boy, if I would have known I was doing this, I would have kept everything on its own blocks. But, you know, it's Saturday night, and we're rebelling. We're going off book. Okay, so now that we got that on there, we're going to grab this and the circle, and we'll do just a note. And we'll make sure to, you know, not have that upside down. Allow that ink to transfer. Beauteous. We'll clean that off in just a second here. I think I did that one, but double check. Okay, clean those little buggers off. Okay, so then now we're going to put down, let's see, a little bit of glue. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that mat just because I don't want any ink to. And we're just going to go a little bit in here and a little bit there. Okay. So we're going to take this leaf and we're going to put that off to the side like that. And that one off to the side like that. And then we're going to leave we're going to grab our fern. And we're going to put our adhesive on the back side. And this is actually going to help adhere the ferns down, or the vellum. It turned out kind of fun too, with doing that. Use my take your pick tool to put them on. It's a lot faster than watching my fingers try to put them on. Stab and grab those backings. Okay, I think that putting, I kind of like the color instead of just putting the color on the vellum. Now, if I did the color on the vellum, I would maybe put some color on the background, maybe, you know, a little bit of the pecan pie that would be kind of fun. But we're just testing things out. Okay, so we're going to grab one there, and again, we'll put one right there and one right there. Okay, so I do kind of like the color behind it better. Not saying I don't like this one. Actually, I want this one right here. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so then now with Stella on just kind of the stems, not the whole thing, just kind of down the branches. Okay. A little fun. Oh, And we need to stamp the leaf on the inside because somebody, let's see, and that leaf is right here. And we'll put that right there. Okay. Yeah, I think I would like maybe pecan pie behind that. I'm wondering if I can lift that up and change that. But I wouldn't want to do that now just because we got other things to do. So now you know what it looks like to do vellum versus the background. I like the background better. Okay, so that is my ideas for that particular stamp set and where you can go from that. So like I said, I will do winners. I won't pick a winner from this one. That one. So we're going to do number 1, number 2, and oops, sorry, number 3. That's 3. So we got pecan pie behind, blackberry bliss behind that one, and petal pink behind this one. So which one do you like the best? 1, 2, or 3? Leave your number in the comments. And while I clean up so that we can look at all the new products that I just got in for my pre-order and some of the things that we're going to, I'm going to have a stamp camp in January. I was going to say July. In January, using the new products and the celebration items. And I just need a place to put the stuff. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to clean this up and get this out of my way. I really, really like these dots, that the embellishments that they have in this particular set. And okay, all the new things, all the fun things to play with. So as a demonstrator, I get to pre-order ahead of time things that are being released. And Stampin' Up! Is coming out with a new catalog, and that is coming out in January. Now, you, as a customer, can order these January 7th. But if you sign up to be a demonstrator, you actually get to pre-order. Oops, that goes in the wrong spot. You get to pre-order, and you can put the product in your kit when you sign up to be a demonstrator. Okay, so now that I got that all cleared off, I think, nope, got to get rid of the envelopes too. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to put the brushes in a spot where they can't get anything dirty. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. So, I had explained in my last Facebook Live that I wasn't able to send out the mini catalogs or the celebration catalog to my customers. So anybody who has placed an order with me in the last year gets a new, gets the catalogs. Well, I was making cookies and completely lost track of days, and I was not able to pre-order ahead of time. The customers, so Stampin' Up! Would mail out these catalogs to my customers. I wasn't able to do that in time. So I'm going to have a stamp camp, and when you come to my stamp camp, I will give these to you. So I hope that if you can't come, then I will mail them out just to save postage, because mailing these, it does cost quite a bit. All right, I'm just going to take a drink. Okay. So the items that I'm going to be showing you are either A, going to be out of the mini catalog, or the Celebration catalog, or the online exclusives. So I will show them to you. Let's see. I think everything in here. So just to let you know, the Encircled in Nature is not on the list of being retired. So that's still available. Utterly Adorable, that is available. Nests of Winter, that is still available. So that is not being retired. And let's see these. Nope. Okay, so this is nothing new. Let's see. Let's pick out this one. Okay, the Sophisticated Sled is not being retired. And we have the Terrific Toadstool. That is a bundle. And that is out of the Spring Mini Catalog. Now, the Terrific Toadstool has, it's a bundle. So what that means, it's a stamp set and a punch. Now, I haven't played with any of this yet. Like I said, I just got that. I just got these organized, and the Designer Series paper happens to be a coordination that goes with this is the Celebration paper. Now, I'll show that to you now, just because it coordinates with this. And this is going to be something that we're going to be playing with at the event. And the Designer Series paper that coordinates with this is called Toadstool Gardens. It's a 6x6, and it's a 48 pack of Designer Series paper. Now, it doesn't necessarily, it just gives you a snippet. This one here is ombre, okay? And I really, really love the fact that there's some really cute designs in there. And so the front side is very colorful. The colors that coordinate with this: Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, Poppy Parade, and Pumpkin Pie. I mean, this is just a happy bundle. But this is Celebration paper. I should put that on there. I forgot. This is free with a $60 purchase. So this is out of the Spring Mini Catalog. So when your sum total starting January 7th comes to $60, you get to pick something out of the Celebration brochure, and this is one of the items that you get to choose from. Okay, so that's Celebration. That's Terrific Toadstools, and that's a bundle. It's on page 53. And then we have the Beautiful Bouquet Suite. That is on page 39 in your Spring Mini Catalog. And this is a hybrid embossing folder. Now, let me show you what that looks like. And so I have never had a hybrid embossing folder. So what you're supposed to be able to do is to put this die in here, cut it and emboss it at the same time. Now this is a 2-pager. What that means is that it can't fit everything on one page. And this piece here is so cool because you will be able to make a butterfly that when you open the card up, like, let me just get you, I'm just going to flip this upside down. So when you open this card, this is all cut up and it's only held by the part that folds the wings. And so it's really cool. Like I said, I just got this week. I haven't been able to actually put any paper to anything. I just got everything cut up, organized, labeled, and got my catalog labeled. I just wanted to be able to show everybody what the things look like, and then I actually get to start playing with it. And so again, this is on page 39, and it's called the Beautiful Bouquet Suite. And this is, now you can, it's a suite collection. So when they do a suite collection, number one, there's generally a bundle that's included in that suite collection. A bundle is when you buy a stamp set and a die set, or a stamp set and a punch, and you save 10%. Now the rest of the product coordinates with it, and this here is just a lot of fun. I love the fact that there's different fonts, and you can certainly add colors to your butterflies. Now the designer series paper is a 6x6, and let me show you what that looks like. Let's see here. Okay, so that's called Beautiful Bouquet. And the colors that coordinate with it are the Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. And if you look up here, it says Berry Blue. It meant to say Berry Burst. But this is the beautiful, hi Sue, welcome. This is the new product that we are showcasing in the spring mini catalog. And now I just want to show you these itty bitty bouquet mix. This is a lot of fun. I am, let's see here, where am I going to put that? Okay. This is sequins that I have not seen before, and it's pretty cool. Now, where did I just put the stamp set? I try to keep everything organized, and now I am messing things up. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So the designer series paper, I just showed you what it looks like, and let's see here. Now, I'm going to get, ooh, I know. This is the perfect, okay, so first of all, I'm going to use the best thing in the world, the Embossing Buddy, because it takes the static cling away, because these little buggers, oh my gosh, they are really staticky. So look, oh my goodness, I mean, they stick to me. Look at the colors in there. I mean, so pretty. You have actual sequins, and then you have these things that have kind of like, they've been, so there's like little dots around the outside edge. Then you have these things. I'm going to get my take your pick tool. And this is kind of like, I'm going to hold it so you could see it. It's kind of like a pearl, like a half of a pearl. And then you have the really pretty iridescent discs. And then you have the really pretty kind of purpley ones. So, I mean, there's a lot in this mix. And the colors, I mean, the blues and the purples and, you know, the clear. I mean, and this thing right here is like the perfect tool to have to put these little buggers back in, because this way you can unscrew and put them back in their case. Okay, some of them don't want to go back in, so we're just going to not take the time. We're going to use the brush later on, but we're going to put the lid back on. See? The static cling just goes everywhere, so we're just going to put those back in the tray. Just make sure they don't drop. But you know what? When you lose them on the floor, you're able to find them pretty quick, because they go back in there, because you can see them. All right, so that is the embellishments for the beautiful bouquet suite with the butterflies. Okay, so that is the fun thing. That is, like I said, it's out of the Spring Mini catalog that you'll get to order out of January 7th. Okay, so we got terrific toadstools done, beautiful bouquet, so we can put that away. And let's see here. Got another fun section coming up. I got the Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper, and let me show you. This is a 48 sheet. Now the colors, this is a 48 sheeter, okay? And the colors coordinate so well. And so that is basic beige. The colors down on the cardstock are the same, okay? So you have a front and a back, and so it's different types of plaid, different types of gingham. So basic beige, boho blue, Cajun crepe, calypso coral, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, early espresso, Lost Lagoon, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, old olive, pebbled path, pecan pie, and wild wheat. So you will get a chance to, with all these colors of cardstocks, coordinate with your plaids. I absolutely love these colors together. And just to see if you can see them better. And I mean, that one's not my favorite, but I really, really like the color on the back side. Okay, so that's one page. And then here's the other page. I mean, you can do, this coordinates with the bunny rabbit set. But for me, I just wanted to get the papers because I really like that. Now, the Darling Dinos, this is a bundle and it doesn't have anything else with it. So I thought maybe the plaid might go very well. It's on page 51 in the Spring Mini. And we're going to be playing with this suite at the event coming up in February. And I mean, I really thought that means roar means you're the best. You're terrific. Happy birthday. Hope your birthday is dynamite. your roar means I love you in dinosaur. I mean, how cute is that? Roar means happy birthday in dinosaur. I mean, absolutely love it. And this is going to be a really cute set to give to kids, scrapbook with. If you take your kids to the zoo, years ago, Mike's family decided to go to Illinois, and we got to see Sue, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And so that was like really cool. You could put glasses on your dinosaur. I mean, lots of fun to play with. Okay, so let's see here. Now this one is an online exclusive, and this one is really cool. This is called Everyday, oh man, I can't even spell. Everyday Skies Sweet Collection. It's online, exclusive only. And so this one here is so cool. Like I said, I haven't played with any of this yet, but it's something that's a little different. You are loved. No, you are loved. You are simply fantastic. You are a ray of sunshine. Reach for the stars. Thanks, hello. Embrace the journey so very much. And look at all these arches in here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 dies in this set. Then the Everyday Skies Designer Series paper. Now, I took a piece of each out, and I'm going to show you. Oops. Don't lose those. Well, might as well show you the two-tone sparkle gems. This goes with the sweet. And so they're flat, but they are faceted. So they have that really nice sparkle in there. And we're going to be playing with this sweet at the event. And so let me show you what the Designer Series paper looks like. And again, this is an online exclusive available January 7th. And so that's the back side. And if you were here, you would be able to see that this was painted on canvas. And so you can actually see the texture of the canvas that's underneath, created by the artist, the Stampin' Up! Artists. And so it has fun clouds on one side, and you have birds and stars on the other side. Now, I don't think you can see the texture of each one, but like I said, each one of these has texture in it of the tapestry that's behind the canvas. I absolutely love this one. I mean, you could do this for a scrapbook page and do like camping. Isn't that pretty? I just love the colors on these. So sunsets, sunrises. I just love staring at the clouds when I was a kid, and I still do as an adult. And you could see the brush strokes on some of these. Just stunning paper. And I think, you know, when you're able to order this, it's probably going to go quickly, in my opinion, just because it's so pretty. So that, again, was the Everyday Skies Sweet Collection. So you have the dies that you save the 10% when you buy them as a bundle. So you also get this ribbon, which I did not open, and I should have, because now I'm going to have to struggle getting that plastic piece off. And this actually has texture or for me, I think you would probably be able to actually stamp on this ribbon just because of the way it looks. Ooh, it's very soft. And when you make a bow out of this one, you're not going to have, it's not going to cost extra postage. It's going to lie very nicely. I can't do a bow right now. All right, so that is the online exclusive. That's going to be available coming up in a few weeks. All right, and we have one more. And this is the Friends of the Ocean Suite. And, yeah. Okay, here is, okay, never mind, tease. Okay, so we have the soft waves. Let me get that so you could see that. Now the waves, you know, would be going like this, sideways. Or you could do a really cool scene with that on the background going vertical. Okay, so that's the Soft Waves 3D. Now that's on page 31 in the Spring Mini. And again, you're actually going to get to play with this at the event, so register once it comes available. Hello, friend. Love you. Thanks so much. And these are two-tone, two-step stamping. And wait until you see the dies. The dies are so cool. And these are also photopolymer. And here are the dies. So you have the water and the coral and greens. You can cut these two out of the Designer Series paper, and you have starfish. Okay, now the Sunny Day Iridescent Dots, and I actually opened up the wrong one. No, I didn't. Here we go. The colors are absolutely stunning in here. And you have large and medium size. And I think that it's going to be, what Stampin' Up! Did was give you enough so you can do one large and two littles, I think, is what they did. Give you an even or an odd number. Okay, so I'll put those back. I mean, the colors are just so fun and so bright. And, I mean, you would take a look at this, and Stampin' Up! Is really great at trendy colors. And one would think that Mellow Mambo is the it color for 2025. Okay, so in the Suite collection, you're going to have that bundle. You're going to have the the embossing folder, the iridescent sunny dots, and then you're going to have the Designer Series paper. And how fun is this? Now, the big crustaceans get cut out by dies, and it's a color coordinate, but I'm not, it just really doesn't do it justice by showing you just a little bit of each. So I'm going to grab my larger pack and break into the back side. So like this one here, okay, and this one here. So there's jellyfish, and there's fish, there's a hermit crab, and starfish, okay, and, you know, the Nemo fishes, and then you have, in this one, so the colors are about the same, but you have squid, and seahorses, and pufferfish. And then pufferfish is in different colors. You have larger starfish, shrimp. I think that's a shrimp. So you have about the same colors in these, some highlighted differently. But like, see, this fish here is done in this color here down here. So they kind of mixed them up a little bit. So you could fussy cut these guys out. But I mean, look at the backside. I mean, how fun is that? Doesn't say anything about fishes. I don't know where those black spots came from. But then, like I said, the dies cut out this page. And now notice you have two different color of lobster, and then you have two different colors of crabs. So what they did is they used color buddies in these, when they did the tone on tone. And a color buddy is something that is a slightly different shade. Now I can't show you in the catalog, but in the mini catalog, but that is something that once you get the catalog, you'll be able to see. Now, this one here happens to be just the corals and the seaweed. And then we have starfish in different colors. And then the stripes, I mean, that says nothing about the sea. I mean, and then look at those colors. I mean, these geometric shapes would just make fun scrapbook pages. And then this one here has ombre, so a little bit of different of each color. And look at that page. I mean, that's just happiness on paper. All right, then let's see. So that just is a little snippet just to show you of what that designer series paper looks like. And I mean, it just makes me giddy with those colors, because you're not going to see, you know, a lobster that color. Now, I have seen on Facebook a blue lobster. Now, he was very pretty, and I hope nobody eats him. I am not a seafood eater, but I appreciate pretty fish. Okay. All right, so let's put the Everyday Skies back in its sweet area. Oh, no, that's the Friends of the Ocean. Wrong spot. I'd be a unhappy camper not being able to find my stuff. So I mentioned color buddies. So what I'm going to do is I am going to look and just kind of give you an idea. I can't show you my catalog, but I can certainly show you. All right, so Summer Splash and Pool Party. That's a color buddy right there. And then Melon Mambo. Oops. And Bubble Bath. So it's kind of like a darker and a lighter color. So when you do two-tone stamping, they coordinate with each other. Pumpkin Pie and Peach Pie. Somebody is really into pies at Stampin' Up. Just my opinion. And Coral Calypso, Calypso Coral, Coral Calypso, and Petal Pink. So if I were to make a flower and stamp it, the base color, and then the darker color. Wait, that's Shy Shamrock. That's why that didn't look really coordinating to me. Okay, so Summer Splash. Now, this is just a sample of color buddies. There are definitely more. What other color buddies could you come up with when you two-tone stamp? Like, for me, I would say that you could use Highland Heather and fresh freesia together. Those two would make a very good combination. I'm not going to get all my ink pads back in the same spot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that. Another one would be Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. Okay, so a lighter color and a darker color. So just to give you a, an idea of something that coordinates. All right, guys. So I am thinking that I will be, today's Saturday, so, which I do not do Facebook Lives very much. I wanted to show this paper pumpkin kit that came, and I was going to do it, like I said, on Thursday, but my husband and I went out to dinner with friends, and so I really enjoyed my time out with them and missed you. So I thought that I would come live on a Saturday. And I just got done today with putting all my labels on everything. Now, everything I got was considered photopolymer, so I don't have to put any red rubber together, which actually is, I think, the first time in a long time when I pre-ordered something, it wasn't red rubber. So, yeah. So I think we might be playing with something new tomorrow, which will be Sunday. I can't say which one of these things I will play with. Ooh! I forgot to show you the Celebration stuff. Now, I already did the Toadstool Designer Series paper. Again, that is a Celebration item. Now, this is the first time in 15 years that Stampin' Up! Has raised the price for reaching the Celebration. Now, where did my brochure go? Not there. Is it under there? No. All right. Oh, well, the Celebration. So, and my, I mean, it's not like my room is messy or anything. Here's the paper. So just a little snippet of the colors. Now, these two, for me, remind me of looking at, I think it was biology underneath a microscope, of those little tiny, I don't know, microbes that cause you to get sick. The viruses. These look like viruses to me. This is one's more pretty colored dots, but that looks like the plague. I don't know. But this is the Toadstool, Toadstool Garden. So the Celebration paper is coordinating with something that's in the spring mini catalog. And I've already showed that. So I'm really excited to play with this. So that could actually be something we'll play with tomorrow, but I am not sure. Bloom Impression. This is a Celebration paper. It's a 12 by 12, and I took all the fronts and I put them on the left side, and the back sides are all on the right side. So it's your choice to choose what you're going to play with. Now, it's kind of impressions, so you would think paint. The colors are just beautiful in this. It is Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Mossy Meadow, Melon Mambo, I can't read either, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So this is a Celebration item that you can get with a $60 purchase. Your order has to be a subtotal of $60 starting January 7th to receive something out of that celebration brochure that you get to choose for free. Okay, so that's one of them. Then this is the Friendly Seagulls. You will be playing with this one at the event. And hey friend, I love you more than French fries. I love you more than chips. Now, some people in different parts of the world call French fries chips. Okay? Mike and I would go to Duluth, and when we would go to McDonald's and you would sit on the outside of, the patio, the seagulls would basically hover over you to steal your French fries. And they get pretty brazen. So one of the things that we would do is we would actually get popcorn at a gas station, and we would go to this overlook, and we would, this is back in, let's see, we started dating in 1987. So I would say September or October of 87, we did that, and we stopped up there and fed them popcorn, and then realized that they dive bombed you at McDonald's. So yeah, and I'm sure they're more brazen as they are. Now there's some fishies right in there, and there's a hamburger right on the French fries. I just think this is so fun. And let's see, then that is, one more thing. So that was a $60 purchase again. If I say 50, I'm sorry, it is a $60 purchase. Whoops. And then here is another one. This is called Purple Adhesive Backed Sequins. And let me take this out of the shiny paper so you could see. And so they are kind of in a lighter pinky color. So I would say Bubble Bath would probably be a good choice. Fresh Freesia would probably be a good choice for either one of these. Let's see. Like, how beautiful would that be? Then I would say that Berry Burst would be very pretty with that one. Okay. Or, this color combination would be pretty for all of them. And this is kind of more of kind of like an oyster color, like a pearl, but it's like white, but it's still, if it hits in a different light, it's different colors, kind of like iridescent almost. So, that's beautiful. Ooh, Petunia Pop. I think that would be even better. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Like, how fun would that be right there? Okay, so Berry Burst would a little Melamambo, it might be even pretty in there. Get some, maybe the design, the color, the cardstock would be better to look at. But, these are fun. So this is free. These sequins are free with a $60 purchase. So these are part of the celebration. Now that is all that I have out of the celebration brochure. So there is ribbon in there. There are stamp sets. And sequins. Designer series paper. Come on, go in there. All right, so we'll put that back. So the celebration would be the sequins, the stamp set, the designer series paper, and we'll get out this one. just because the Bloom Impressions would be... So these are the Celebration items that I have. So for every $60 you purchase, you could purchase or get one of these for free out of the brochure. There it is. It's hiding. So, yep. This is the Celebration brochure. All right. So, do you guys have any questions on anything? Would you like to see something again? Are you excited? I'm excited. I gotta start playing with some stuff so I can design for the event coming up at the end of February. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, you can always email me. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight on a Saturday evening. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I shall be back after 5 o'clock. And we'll be playing with something new that I have shown you tonight. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow after 5 o'clock. Look for my notification. Have a great evening and